Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pick Investor channel. Today we have got our InvestEngine £100 a month portfolio update for the month of June. What we're going to do today is have a little look through the portfolio, see how it has performed over the last month, and then we will invest our £100 cash for the upcoming month, as we are putting in £100 every single month into this portfolio. This is in my InvestEngine ISA account, as you can see here. And if you're wondering why I have a position in a GIA account as well as the ISA account, it is because I started investing in here before you were allowed to have an unlimited amount of ISA accounts. So last year when I started this portfolio, unfortunately you were only allowed to have one ISA account, which was over on my main account on Trading 212. And then I had my second account on here, which I created a GIA account, and I was investing it in this portfolio right here. Then, since April, the new tax year came around and the government decided that we were allowed to have an unlimited amount of ISA accounts, and that is when I opened up this position, and I have decided that I will then be putting in £100 per month into this portfolio. So 3 months in, £300 invested, we're up over £12, which is up 4% since the start of the year. And then if we have a look at the portfolio that was created back in November, we are actually up over 18% in this portfolio. If we have a look how it's performed over the last month, it is up 3% in the last month, nearly £24 returned in this portfolio. And the ETFs I have between the two portfolios are exactly the same. So we can see that the ETFs in here are going to be identical to the ones that I show you in a minute when I take you across onto my ISA account. So if we have a look through all the positions, we can see every single position is actually up. It shows you that 2 positions are down for the month, and that is due to the fact that I have to pay fees every month to hold these positions. So that is why they are showing a negative, but they are actually up overall in terms of where they are in the portfolio. And then you can see every other position is also in the green. FTSE Franklin being one of the standouts, being up over 6%, our best performer, followed closely by the UBS Factor MSCI World, which is up 5%. These 2 positions, interestingly, are actually late arrivals into this account because I initially had invested in the other 5 ETFs, and then these 2 were only recently added to InvestEngine back in January, and that is when I made these positions. So we can see throughout all the positions how well it has performed, and like I say, we've returned over 3% in this part of the portfolio. And then if I take you into the ISA part, I'll show you that as well. We can see every single position in here is identical. So if we look over the last month, it has really taken a turn for the better, as it is up nearly £10 over the last month, being up over 3% in this one as well. We can see every single position as well in here is up over the last month. Very, very happy with how the portfolio is shaping up. And these positions are a mix of different positions. We've got a global quality dividend growth ETF, which is one of our main positions, holding around 30% in here. We then have an MSCI USA Quality ETF, which is holding around 20%. We then have the World Momentum ETF, which is holding around 12%. We have the S&P 600, which is holding around 12% as well. We've then got the MSCI World Quality ETF, which is around about 10%. The MSCI World Value ETF, which is around 8%. And then we have our 2 emerging markets, one being heavily dominated by India, and then the other one being a general emerging markets fund, which are both holding around the 4% mark. So what I'm going to do for this month is we are going to actually invest a further £100 in here. So if we click through onto invest, we can click onto our cash position, and then this order will go through for tomorrow, which is actually the 1st of July, and that's when I try to put the money in every single month. So review order, we can see that it'll go through tomorrow, buying into each of our 8 different ETFs, and we can confirm, and it is as simple as that on here. So it's going to be that extra £100 invested there for the month. And we can see that the portfolio is really shaping up nicely. As an overall, we are up just shy of £100 now, and it has returned a really nice amount. Hands-off approach in this portfolio. I never log on here, bar when I come on to my portfolio at the end or the start of each month to have a look at how it's doing and to create this video. And then I simply log off from here, leave it for the month, and then repeat that every single month. So very, very easy to do, and you can see I'm already reaping the rewards. Very happy with how the positions are shaping up. If you have any questions on any of the positions, please let me know. But you can see throughout all the different positions in here, if we have a look overall how they're performing, you can see nearly all of them are up at least a minimum of 10% each, which is very, very good to have so many different ETFs and be up such a decent amount. So I am very happy with how it's performing, and I will continue to buy into these ETFs. It's just about staying consistent in the market with this portfolio, and that's just kind of how it is across all my portfolios. It's trying to stay consistent, sticking to the targets. On my Trading 212 portfolio, I try and aim to put at least £100 a week in there, and then on my InvestEngine, it's £100 a month. I know that when the funds come into my bank account every month, I set that money aside so that I can prioritize investing into the market and paying myself first. That is so, so important. Please remember that. It's always about paying yourself first. You'll thank yourself in years to come when you have had the compounding effects take place and you are really reaping the rewards and hopefully heading for an early retirement, as I will be. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is my InvestEngine June update. Let me know how your portfolios are coming along. Have a look out for my Trading 212 portfolio, as that is my main portfolio with over £20,000 now invested in there. So you'll be able to see the different dividend stocks that I am investing into, and also a couple of ETFs. And please like and subscribe. This is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.